Hi everybody, it's Miss Clark here. I'm going to read a story today for you called The Important Book. And you're going to use this story also tomorrow and Friday to help you with your writing job. So this book is called The Important Book and it's written by Margaret Wise Brown. This is one of my favorites. As I'm reading, I want you to think of your mom. And if you don't live with your mom, you could think of a grandma or a different family member, because we're going to do a special project for our moms. The important thing about a spoon is that you eat with it. It's like a little shovel. You hold it up in your hand, you put it in your mouth. It isn't flat, it's hollow, and it spoons things up. But the important thing about a spoon is that you eat with it. The important thing about a daisy is that it is white. It is yellow in the middle. It has long white petals and bees sit on. And it has ticklish smell. It grows in green fields and there are always lots of daisies. But the important thing about a daisy is that it is white. The important thing about rain is that it is wet. It falls out of the sky and it sounds like rain and makes things shiny. And it does not taste like anything and it is the color of air. But the important thing about rain is that it is wet. The important thing about grass is that it is green. It grows and is tender with a sweet grassy smell. But the important thing about grass is that it is green. The important thing about snow is that it is white. It is cold and light. It falls softly out of the sky. It is bright and the shape of tiny stars and crystals. It is always cold and it melts. But the important thing about the snow is that it is white. The important thing about an apple is that it is round. It is red, you bite it, and it is white inside. And the juice splashes in your face and it tastes like an apple and it falls off a tree. But the important thing about an apple is that it is round. I want you to stop and think. I asked you to think about your mom when I was reading this book. Why do you think, or how can we relate this book to your mom? The book is called The Important Book. And so far I've been reading about how each thing is important. Can you think of how your mom is important? The important thing about the wind is that it blows. You can't see it, but you can feel it on your cheek and see it bend trees and blow hats away and sailboats. But the important thing about the wind is that it blows. The important thing about the sky is that it is always there. It is true that it is blue and high and full of clouds and made of air. But the important thing about the sky is that it is always there. The important thing about a shoe is that you put your foot in it. You walk in it and you take it off at night, and it's warm when you take it off. But the important thing about a shoe is that you put your foot in it. The important thing about you is that you are you. It is true that you were a baby and you grew, and now you are a child and you will grow into a man or into a woman. But the important thing about you is that you are you. Now, I told you to think about your mom and how your mom is important to you. If you have a piece of paper, you can go ahead and start this with me. If not, you can just watch and you can do it later. So what you're gonna do is we're gonna start our writer's workshop job. You're gonna get on a piece of paper, and if you have lines on your paper, that's okay. You're gonna write the word mom. M-O-M. You can circle the word mom, and you're going to think of 4 ways that your mom is important. Now, my mom might be important to me in a different way that your mom is important to you, because I'm a little older than you. My mom is important to me because she helps take care of my daughters. Sometimes she babysits Evelyn and Eloise. She watches. So my mom is important to me because she watches Evelyn and Eloise for me. Another way my mom is important to me is because sometimes she mails me cards or mails me letters. She always mails me a card on my birthday. How is your mom important to you? Does your mom like to bake cookies with you? Or does your mom read you one of your favorite books every night before bed? You're going to think of 4 ways that your mom is important to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on your piece of paper now, you can write your word mom, and you can write 4 sentences of how your mom is important to you. Thanks for watching and have fun. I miss you guys.